Hello everybody, I'm Jeanette Kessels from Vets for Climate Action in Australia, saying a big hello to you all and hope you're having a wonderful time. I'm actually speaking to you from Professor Peter Doherty's office in Melbourne. Professor Doherty has a message for you that we'll share shortly. He's the only veterinarian in the world with a Nobel Prize and he's got great things to say. I'd like to tell you about the World Veterinary Environmental Alliance that has been started in the last 12 months. The Alliance aim is to bring veterinary organisations such as many of yours together to focus on climate, sustainability and biodiversity. We're not wanting to reinvent the wheel. We're not wanting to have a talk fest. We're wanting to bring together all of the wonderful ideas that are happening around the world, the work that's occurring, things like the Greener Vet Discussion Forum, the Greener Vet Checklist, carbon calculators, veterinary farm sustainability work being done by Vet Sustain, Climate Care Program, which is Vets for Climate Actions, EcoVito's work, all of this work for it to be shared, to have a pool of resources that are easily accessible and to inspire further action on climate sustainability and biodiversity. We've chosen 5 areas specifically to focus on: education, advocacy, biodiversity, sustainability on farm and sustainability in clinic and equine. We're wanting the veterinary profession globally to be educated on climate change science, adaptation, sustainability, what's happening to biodiversity, epidemiology, why things are changing due to the triple planetary crisis. We want that to be normal. There's been some wonderful work happening already in America, a paper in the Journal of Veterinary Medical Education on climate change education, for example. We want to focus on advocacy and global policy. Every national association, veterinary association, should have a policy on climate action and sustainability. We want that to be normal. We want to bring the profession across the Overton window so that things that used to be radical are normal. And in fact, in the future, it would be crazy to think we weren't always doing these things. Biodiversity is the third area. It's incredibly important to be stopping deforestation and native forest logging and to be planting trees. For the veterinary profession, it's additionally important for us to be thinking about where our responsibility lies in terms of biodiversity loss. What are we doing in terms of parasiticides and insecticides? There's already wonderful work that's been done in antibiotic resistance, particularly in the UK with rumour, which has worked since 2014 to reduce the amount of antibiotics that have been used in the veterinary sector. Now, a much smaller proportion of antibiotics come from the veterinary sector in the UK because of that work. And then on-farm sustainability. You know, how do we ensure the global food supply in terms of livestock? How do we protect the economy whilst moving to sustainable agricultural systems, promoting regenerative agriculture, whilst considering animal welfare at all times? So these are really important things that we need to work on together. This is the century of culmination. It's when the factors that have been developing over the last few hundred years are coming to a climax. And now is the time for us to focus on it together. So I really hope that you'll be inspired to join the World Veterinary Environmental Alliance, to contribute, to volunteer, to bring your expertise and thoughts, to join one of the focus groups across those 5 focus areas so that it's not coming from us, but that it's coming from all of you as we develop strategies in all of these areas that are then globally applicable. So have a wonderful time. I wish I was with you, but I won't be. We're having a grandchild very soon and I'm very excited about that. But perhaps I will meet you another time. So congratulations, Anthony, on bringing this event together. And I really look forward to presenting a few minutes from Professor Peter Doherty, our patron. Thank you very much and have a good day. Could you tell me why you think it's important for us to have a World Veterinary Environmental Alliance.
I think we need, these are global problems. The two issues that I'm intimately interested in are pandemic infections from the point of view of what happens in the environment, are pandemic virus infections and climate change. Both of these are global problems. They're not local problems. We burn gas in Australia or India, the United States. It doesn't matter where it is, it has a global effect. Pandemic infections with global international air travel, they just get around the world almost immediately. You can see a virus infection, new influenza strain, go across the United States in a week, just carried by plane. So we need global organizations, and we need organizations of people who are aware, observant, perceptive, and have both community and if possible, government influence. And I think the veterinary profession fulfills those goals. We are tied into government. Veterinary medicine, though we're a caring profession, is also about food production. And governments care a lot about food production and about the economics of that for their exports and gross domestic product. So we have a voice, and the more we speak with one voice globally and the more we interact with reasonable people, I actually believe that in all countries you have reasonable people. It's just a matter of how you approach them and how you conduct that dialogue. So I think the vets, they're not a politicized group. They're a group of practical people who do practical things in a very positive and caring way. And I think having a World Veterinary Alliance is a powerful way of covering a lot of bases. Also, the veterinary profession covers such a diversity of actions. The medical profession is about people and it's about medicine, but we're about all sorts of environmental factors that impact on viability in the environment and on food production. So we have a much broader scope in our thinking.